After Stuyvesant, in your terms of education, you went to NYU?
My father had very good friend, mathematician Gábor Szegő. In fact, Mrs. Szegő and my mother were cousins, so they were good friends. And when we came to New York, my father wrote to Szegő, asked him, where should I study?
Szegő was already in Stanford.
Szegő was already the head of math department at Stanford, because he was a professor in Königsberg, and he left when the Nazis came in.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, in New York, Courant. Courant is wonderful with young people.
And that was good advice.
That was the best advice I had.
Did you have interaction with other famous Hungarian mathematicians around that time too?
Yes, Paul Erdös.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Erdös was at the Institute for Advanced Study, and I went down periodically to visit him. And he gave me problems, he told me theorems. I learned a lot. In fact, my first publication is I solved a little problem of that Erdős had, and in a paper that he published, there's a footnote saying, I owe the proof of this theorem to Peter Lax. And that entitles me to an Erdős number of 1.5.
And this was done, I guess you were just out of high school.
I was just out of high school. He also introduced me to Einstein there, saying, Professor Einstein, I'd like you to meet a talented young Hungarian mathematician. And Einstein said, why Hungarian?
And the answer?
I was stunned. For Hungarians, it's a very important fact.
Right.
But
right.
Einstein was
Einstein was not a nationalist.
He was not a nationalist.
And, okay, so now New York University in those days, it was not a very big center for mathematics. Courant's group was still very small.
Well, it was during the war, and it started to grow. It was wartime research. Hans Levy spent half a week there. So it was beginning to be quite active.
Mm-hmm.